All right, all right. So I'd like to show you what we do to help ministries and businesses turn a goal into a project. And so I'm going to use ChatGPT to help us with that. And we're going to write, act as an expert in creating goals for ministries and an expert in project management trained by PMI, which is Project Management Institute. That's where I have my certification to reach those goals. And I'm going to hit enter. It's going to give it a brain, and it's going to use SMART criteria: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound, because we get to have goals that we can actually reach. And many of us are raising funds for certain projects, or we're working on getting our monthly donations up for general fund, etc., for operations. So I love what this has done. This has given us, okay, I know that you want goals. Ministry leaders need to understand how to create a goal. So we've done that here. So here's an example: increased donor engagement. So even before donations come in, can we get better engagement, which would include monthly donors in the Eternal Streams program? That's what we call our recurring monthly program, is Eternal Streams, and you may call it something different for your ministry or nonprofit. So we'd like to see that increase by 50% within 12 months. Expand community outreach. Let's launch 3 new development projects: water wells, medical clinics, school support in Kenya within 18 months. That'd be fantastic. We have a goal for ourselves. We have the water well drilled on our main school campus and church campus, and we have amazing water, great water, and it's so good. Even the water well drilling company and the people who tested the water are surprised at how good this water is. In that area, when they do hit water, it's got a lot of salt in it. However, God gave us great water, and we're thankful for that. So now, to create sustainability, we've created a water tower on the main campus, and now a water tower about 3 football fields away at the highway, so we can supply to the local village community there, and actually thousands of people. And so we're selling wholesale. They bring their jugs and containers, and we'll sell wholesale to them. Now we get to do something different, and we get to bottle that water and put it in a bottle, and it'll increase the value of that water over 10 times and provide a huge, it's way more easy to carry water in a bottle, and people will buy that readily. So we get to do that. That's going to create some good sustainability for our ministry in Kenya there. And so we're going to be doing that. To get the purchase of the equipment to create our little mini water bottling plant is going to cost about $10,000. So we're going to do a little $10,000 fundraiser and get that thing up and running. So that'll be exciting. So we're going to use this. Now, ChatGPT has done some very cool things. I like this: create a sustainable funding model, develop and sell these 2 digital products: ebooks, webinars, courses, generating $10,000 a month. That'd be fantastic. That would help us. Nonprofits don't need to rely totally on donations. They can also have earned income within that nonprofit. So let's talk about PMI principles, which is initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and controlling, and closing. How do you know when the project's done? How do you close out? Is it done? Did it reach the goal that we wanted? And so we'll look at that with impact reports, etc. How are we going to do this? This is some great stuff. All right. So hold monthly strategy meetings. Okay. Would you like help designing a dashboard to track the ministry projects? Yes, very soon. But let's talk about what goal do we have? And I want to teach you how to do this and have the mind of a project manager for your goal. What is your goal going to be for the impact that you're trying to deliver? So in this video, we're going to teach you how to do that just by watching what we do. We're going to set up our $10,000 fundraiser for the water bottling plant. Now I've got a little voice recorder in here. Let's see if we can make this thing work. Yeah. All right, so let's choose a project, and I'm going to tell you what that project is. Period. The project is a $10,000 fundraiser to raise funds to buy the water bottling equipment for bottling the fresh water that we have from our water well. Period. Help us create a plan, a project management plan to do this in 90 days. Today is March 27th. Let's use the launch of this project as April 1st and have it completed by the last day of June 2025. Create a project charter and executive summary for this project, and ask me any clarifying questions that you need. Period. Our person in the field managing this project in Kenya is Pastor Samuel. Period. I am the stateside project manager and fundraiser, and my name is Todd. Period. Help me create the project management plan. Period. The first thing I want is the project charter and executive summary. Okay, so a project charter is just, hey, this is what we're going to do. Here's some dates. Here's some of the deliverables, the key stakeholders. It's got some people there. It's given us some budget, executive summary. The goals is to raise $10,000 by June 30th to get this done. It's got an implementation strategy. It knows we need to do marketing, procurement and logistics, sustainable clean water access, economic growth, donor engagement. All right, you see that? So next steps, finalize the fundraising campaign materials by March 31st, launch the fundraiser on April 1st, execute structured outreach and marketing plan, track donations, complete procurement and delivery of the equipment by June 30th, because the goal was to raise $10,000 and purchase and ship water bottling equipment to Kenya. So it thinks it's going to be, the equipment is going to be sent from somewhere in the US or outside Kenya. However, we're going to purchase it there. I can give it some clarifying context later. Enhance the health and economic sustainability. That's fantastic. So the project charter lists, it's a project title, $10,000 water bottling equipment fundraiser. Project sponsor, Divine Alliance International. It gets that from our custom instructions inside this ChatGPT account. Project manager is me. Field project manager is Samuel. Start date April 1st. Completion date the 30th. We're going to raise $10,000 in 90 days to purchase the water bottling equipment, and it will be installed. We have to have an installer as well, so that's something we didn't say. So now we'll give it some context and say, I'll just close this out. I'll say, okay, I'll give you more context for the project. Period. The equipment is available in Kenya to purchase and will not come from outside Kenya. Period. We also have an equipment installer and an electrician and plumber available in Kenya and ready to do the work. However, the contracts have to be created. So include that in part of the project management plan. Period. This entire project is simply for the fundraising of the $10,000 for that project. After we do this fundraising project, our team in Kenya will be able to install it and begin producing bottled water. Period. Are there any other clarifying questions you should ask me to help us do this $10,000 fundraiser? Like this. This is good. So fundraising methods, will this be online only? Partially, but I'm going to be speaking in churches as well, out of state, within these next 90 days. There'll be offline fundraising efforts, donor based. We do have a few donors to reach out to. Are any major donors corporate sponsors we should approach first? That'd be fun to explore that. Will donations be collected through your website? Yes, our own website. Do we need a landing page? It needs to be developed. We get to develop all of these things to do the fundraiser. Marketing, do we have a media team? I'll be doing that. Do we want weekly donor updates, milestone tracking? Yeah, that'd be great to be able to say, hey, we're at 50%. Project administration, legal considerations, the contracts. We'll work with our team in Kenya. Budget. We'll have a little fundraiser measurable thing on the thing that shows how much funds are going into this through the donations through our donor box account and form. Are the deadlines? These are some deadlines. Is there early bird? Yeah. Incentive, special recognition, help. Yes. So would you like a tiered donation system where donors at different levels receive different? I'm just going to say yes. That's fun to have a tiered donor base. That would be really cool. Now, it's updating the fundraiser project plan as a separate document inside here, which is super cool. It's going to give us some donor recognition, next steps, etc. So now I'm going to close that. So what I like to do is create okay, here's the fundraiser that we're doing. I love to just kind of promote it. Like, what if we had a press release? Hey, Divine Alliance International is going to do a $10,000 fundraiser to raise funds for this impact. Let's see. Let's see what that would look like. Okay, give me a press release about this upcoming fundraiser. I love doing that because it starts giving you some content that helps you say, oh, this would sound super cool. I would love to get involved in this. So Divine Alliance launches a 90-day fundraiser to provide clean water through bottled water initiative in Kenya. They're proud to announce the launch of this fundraising campaign. The initiative aims to provide clean, safe drinking water to local communities by utilizing fresh water from an existing well. The fundraiser begins April 1st, ends June 30th. The funds will be used to purchase water bottling equipment, etc. The initiative is more than just providing clean water. It's about sustainability and empowering communities to access a consistent, safe water supply. And your press release will promote your stuff. You're like, wow, that's really good. Here's how donations can be made through our high level donation page. High level is our website builder called King's Contact Pro. We have a white label of it. Direct bank transfers, crowdfunding. We'll do some certificates. Why this matter? Access to clean drinking water remains a pressing challenge in many Kenyan communities. By funding the purchase of this bottling equipment, Divine Alliance International is taking a crucial step toward ensuring that safe fresh water is available and sustainable. And then it has that future. Once funded, the project will enable local teams to install and operate the system, creating long-term impact. Get involved. Now it's going to enroll them. Every dollar counts. Fantastic. Okay, so that's like, oh wow, this is kind of getting it. This is helping us create this little fundraiser. So now what you get to do next is, so we've got the project outline, we've got a project goal, we've got a budget. And so let's think about what we get to do next. Let's create an 8-slide pitch deck that will promote this for people to get involved into the project. Okay, let's do that. Okay, now create an outline for an 8-slide pitch deck that helps churches and ministries and corporate donors and individuals want to get involved and fund this project and to pray for the success of this fundraiser so people in Kenya can get safe drinking water. Okay, so now it's creating our outline. You ask for the short thing first. Give me the outline. For the pitch deck, here's the Fresh Water for Kenya, Bottling Hope. Subtitle, a 90-day fundraiser. So here's the content you're going to be on the slide. And then we'll ask it, now give me speaker's notes, a transcript that would be 45 seconds that I can share with each of these slides. These are great. Why your support matters, call to action, thank you, and contact information. How cool is that? All right, let's do the next thing. All right, that's good. Now give me as many slides as possible the speaker's notes for as many slides as possible that will be about 45 to 50 seconds long. Okay, look at that. Look how good is that? It's let me stop my little microphone thing. It's giving me speaker's notes inside this content container. How good is that? So it's giving me some things to read directly. It's done a beautiful job. Urgent need. I'll be reading. Water is life, yet millions of people in Kenya struggle to access safe drinking water. Contaminated water leads to severe health issues, especially among children, and contributes to poverty by limiting opportunities for education and work. You know why it limits in education? One of the big reasons is the kids have to go fetch water miles a day. So this is great. So I've got speaker's notes. All right. So that's the pitch deck. That's the project management plan, high-level plan. You could go really deep into the project management plan. But here's what you're going to do to create a pitch deck that you could share in a church setting or a school setting or a group. You can turn this into you can use Google Slides and put it all in Google Slides to make it easy online. You could move it, you can transfer those Google Slides into Microsoft PowerPoint. PowerPoint allows you to convert the PowerPoint presentation into a video. And so you can run it with your voiceover in it. So play with that. This will really help you get your project done and your fundraiser started and a slide presentation so you can share it with others. And I think that's going to really help you raise funds and get people involved with the different projects that you're doing with your ministry. So God bless you. I hope this will help. And reach out if you have any questions. We'd love to help.